Recent updates to the Canadian immigration policies should have a very significant effect on the housing market. Starting November 1st, Canada will introduce new restrictions for international students applying for post-graduation work permits, or PGWPs. This means that students will only be eligible for a work permit if they've graduated from some specific programs approved by the government. The list includes 966 programs divided into categories like agriculture and agri-food, healthcare, science, technology, engineering, and math, or STEM, trade and transport. Students who applied before November 1st can still benefit from the current rules, but those who wait will have to ensure their program is now on that approved list. Additionally, new language requirements are also being introduced, so it's a good time for students and those advising them to understand these updates and plan accordingly. Looking at the broader picture, for the first time, Canada has introduced controlled immigration targets for temporary residents, specifically international students and foreign workers, as well as for permanent residents. This is part of a shift to manage Canada's population growth substantially while addressing housing and economic pressures. Currently, nearly 98% of Canada's recent population growth came from immigration, with about 60% attributed to temporary residents, including international students. By adjusting our immigration targets, the government aims to balance population growth and economic stability. So, what are these new targets? Canada's government will reduce its annual permanent resident target from the previous 500,000 per year to 395,000 in 2025, then 380,000 in 2026, and 365,000 in 2027. This planned reduction is designed to ease pressures on housing and employment markets while still supporting economic growth. The government also anticipates that by reducing the influx of permanent residents, the housing supply gap could decrease by 670,000 units by 2027. This is a positive step towards improving housing affordability and reducing competition for available properties. To manage the overall number of temporary residents coming to Canada, new eligibility criteria are also being introduced for work permits, not only for international students, but also for temporary foreign workers and spouses of these permit holders. In short, Canada's immigration strategy is evolving to meet new challenges and opportunities. So by controlling the pace of the population growth, the government aims to ensure that our economic growth is sustainable, our housing market is more accessible, and our employment rates stay strong. So we'll see if they deliver on this promise. And if you have any questions or you want to know more about these changes and how they might impact your journey, leave a comment below or reach out directly. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the latest in Canadian real estate and immigration news.